Okay, so there's this tag floating around on Instagram that sounds really fun, so I'm going to do it for you today. And it is to go through on video all the books that are on your bedside table, which I don't really have a bedside table, so I just gathered all the books that are kind of scattered like on my little desk here and stuff, and collected them into one spot, and now we're going to go through them together. Let's start with this stack. So I love good writing reference books, and I enjoy writing poetry, so this is a rhyming dictionary. This is really helpful. Next on my list is Canadian Thesaurus. This is where you find synonyms of words that you are looking for, or I think there's some antonyms in here as well. This is not a reference book. It's a guided prayer journal going through the Psalms, so I really enjoyed this book. I'm thinking of getting another one. Next is more of a booklet called The Consecrated Pen. It's just filled with inspiration for writers, poetry and short articles. Yeah. And this one I actually don't use as much as I thought I would. It's called A Canadian Writer's Reference. I don't know, it kind of feels like a lot of the things I learned in school in English studies. But yeah, it's if I have a question about how something is supposed to be done with verbs. Oh, there is a section like here, documentation of citing sources. That is really helpful. But again, I haven't used it very much. I've just read through it. So yeah. But I think it would be very helpful. Now this is a heavy book. Strong's Concordance of the Bible. This is, doesn't say, but I think it's King James Version. And that I more use for my personal studies, Bible studies. This, I think it's just an old journal that I filled up. And this one that says notes is kind of just filled with all sorts of writing, ideas and writing logs. Now, let's do this stack next. This is actually not my book, but I was kind of looking at it. My mom got it a couple weeks ago. It is called Sing Unto the Lord. So it is a history of the mountain anthems singers. They made like a whole bunch of cassettes and CDs, and this is just like, this was back when my mom was young, where they would have done a lot of this. So yeah, she got this book. Sort of interesting. And this is on my stack as well. Maybe it shouldn't be, it's just a catalog for a bookstore close to me. It's a fun bookstore to browse. Now we're gonna go into some of these books that I'm reading, which this one is an anthology of poetry. So I love poetry. As I said, I like to write it, but I also like to read it. So yeah, I'm right here on page 100. Isn't that such a cute bookmark? One of the local authors gave it to me. Anyway, this is another ticket that I'm using as a bookmark. Just a search and find book that I'm currently working on. I enjoy doing them in my spare time, just to relax. Now these Laura Ingalls books I'm going through with my sister, reading them aloud to her. So this morning we finished Little House on the Prairie, and we started Farmer Boy. And I don't know, I don't actually remember ever reading Farmer Boy before, so yeah. Wow, this is a long video. I don't even think I'm half done. Okay, The Glass Castle I have not started yet. I had a lot of recommendations for it, and I found it recently at a thrift store, so yeah, I think it's something that I want to read soon. This book, so a lot of these I haven't read, so I can't vouch for them yet. This one is a story of somebody that was a suicide survivor, and I am drawn to books like that, having suffered through that valley myself a couple of times. So yeah, just don't take my word that they're good. This is a Bible study that I'm going through with somebody right now. I mean, I guess we aren't currently going through it, but we got the books to go through it together. Just a little daily bread study. And then this fun little Bible study, I haven't started yet. I got this for $5, and they're usually between 20 to 30, so I'm really happy. It's a Daily Grace Company book, so yeah, I really like the pictures, and this is my current journal. I always have a journal, like to journal, and then I have a bunch of different notebooks flying around, like for example this notebook where I like to write my first drafts of stories out by hand in my handwriting, so yeah, this one, that's what this is. Now we're going to do this one, which was written by Leslie Leyland Fields, who is my writing teacher, or was, I should say. I did stop her course now, but I really enjoyed her course, and I'm really enjoying this book, Forgiving Our Fathers and Mothers. If you've had any home life difficulty, I would recommend reading this book. I'm not through it yet, but so far I can vouch for it. And this one, I haven't started yet, but this was recommended to me as well. It's a set of 4. And yeah, let me know if you've read any of these books, if you can tell me if they're good or not. This, you can probably tell, is a songbook. I like to sing every morning when I have my personal devotions. I just open it up, pick a song that I know. Sometimes I pick songs I don't know, and that's kind of fun to just learn them, but yeah. And then sing. So I might not have the greatest voice. I don't personally think I do, but I enjoy singing, so yeah, I think it's a good way to praise the Lord and lift my spirits. Next is this book, which is a Bible, and I cannot recommend this book enough, this Bible. It is New King James Version, if you like that version. But it's called the Care and Counsel Bible, and I know a lot of people use these for helping other people. I got it to help myself, and I use it a lot, especially when I'm depressed or I'm struggling. So I don't know if I can find it fast enough. I don't want to make this video too much longer, but somewhere here in the front, here, there's all these headings, like eating disorders, emotional life, just everything. And you can go there and you can find verses, scriptures, and then some very excellent experts of counselors and therapists have written. See if I can find a page here. Every once in a while throughout this Bible, they wrote, these expert counselors who have studied trauma and all this stuff, they wrote articles in here. So, and I just love how it's rooted right in scripture. Like, yeah, you can see right now I'm going through the Psalms. I'm ready for Psalm 74 in my personal devotions. But yes, this Bible, I think I paid $50 for it. You can get it from AACC website. But I do not regret it at all. Like, those $50 were well spent. I highly, highly recommend this Bible. And then next, this is the journal where I'm doing my Psalms challenge. So this is how it's done. Like, on the left side of the page, you can see I have 2 columns, and I write I write it out in, I just copy the psalm from my Bible. And then on this side, I kind of write my own thoughts about the verse, or sometimes I copy them, but it's almost like I'm writing my prayer back to God, and I'm expressing what I am doing. Like, I put my trust in you, Lord. Like, I'm expressing my faith. So yeah, this is, I'm not very far into this journal yet, but there's an audiobook that I listened to not long ago. It's called, what's it called now? Praying Your Way Through the Psalms or something. And that's, my writing teacher wrote it, and she recommended this exercise of copying the Psalms out, and then I'll fix that twist later, and then writing them your own prayer on the other side. So yeah, and then these, we don't have to go through all these, but as you can see, these are just some more Ingalls books. Laura Ingalls, like I just got these up from the basement. I thought they were all up here, but anyway. And then this book is a borrowed book. I'm sort of embarrassed we still have it. I finished it almost a year ago. My mom is still reading through it. Yeah, I guess a couple of the books on this stack are my mom's. And then this book I love. This is another book that I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's kind of like free verse poetry, but it's for anybody who's struggling through hard things. It just, I don't know, I can relate to so much in it. I like to go through this book and highlight the parts, the phrases that stand out to me, and I like to gift them, like the highlighted copies. This one I haven't marked anything in yet, but I've given a couple of these for gifts, and I just really, really, really recommend them. If you are going through a hard time, like chronic illness, the author is chronically ill, or yeah, even if you've lost a loved one or anything like that, read this book. You can get them on Amazon, so yeah. This is a notebook where I like to save a lot of quotes from Instagram and all that. But then I put them in my phone and then I never look at them again. And I'm way more prone to look at them when I have them in a book like this. So I've been going through my saved photos and copying them into this book. So I'm not very far done yet. And then is a coloring book. I enjoy coloring as well. I don't think that one is quite done yet, but yeah, just pages that I work on and when I need to relax, I guess. This is my planner, which is just a line journal, and then I like to put stickers in it, and yeah, I don't think any of this stuff matters, but yeah, I sometimes write pretty sloppy in it. I actually have not been using my planner lately much. September 20 and then October 1. Yeah, I am just kind of falling off the bandwagon with that. Okay, next is, oh, this is heavy, an NIV study Bible, which I just got, and I just love this. I have started underlining some things in here, but yeah, see, like at the bottom of the pages, they explain all these different, what all these phrases mean, and there's pictures, and I just like this Bible. I like the NIV to begin with. It's easier to understand. Okay, and then the bottom of this basket, there's a whole bunch of quote books, like that one I'm copying. I have a bunch more, so I'm not going to go through all them. Now we're done with the books that were on this stool, but I have another stack right here that I want to quick go through with you. Some of these, one of them at least I've read. This one I read, and this is all about like health and eating healthy and how to think positively, and it's kind of a self-help book. But yeah, there's some things I don't agree with in here, like related to religion. I think this was the one, but I enjoyed it for the most part. And now these are ones I have not read, so tell me if you know they're not good. But I enjoy the Sistership novels, and this is the one I have not read, so I found that one for 50 cents, I think. a couple weeks ago. And this one I thought would be perfect for October. I have never read any of Beverly Lewis, so I'm excited about that. And this one I got from my mom at a thrift store. You can see 50 cents. But then she already has one like it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll find a use for it in my own life. I do take care of my sister some. Yeah, there's places to journal, it looks like, in it. Okay, and this one, I was just fascinated because, well, first of all, I think somebody recommended it to me. But yeah, I just thought it looked like a good book. We'll see. And this one as well, I guess the title kind of grabbed me. But yeah, let me know if you know something about all these books. Glimpses of Grace. I just find it so interesting to read stories of people struggling through health challenges. I haven't read that one yet though. And then this one might be another one like that. I can't even remember. I believe, yeah, a young man that has a terminal illness, and so yeah, that one. This one I've never read. This was recommended to me. The Bears and I. Somebody raised 3 cubs. I think that would be so fun. I am not a fast reader though. Like, I don't usually read more than 50 books in a year, and yeah, this one I think will be very good to read. Yeah, I don't know what that paper was in there. Somebody left the bookmark in, I guess. And 1000 Gifts by Anne Voskamp. I just finished this, and her style of writing is sort of hard for me to follow, but I did really appreciate the whole idea behind 1000 Gifts. So yeah, that concludes the books by my bedside, or yeah, in my room and stuff. So anyways, this was fun. I know it's really long. I don't know if anybody's gonna get through this. It was still fun though. Take care.